Hey everyone, welcome to the second lesson in chapter number 6. Today we are going to practice how we are creating titles, how we're building titles with keyword research. This lesson is going to be quite long, I can say, because I'm not going to make it fast, but I'm going to go to details because I want you to understand. So if you remember, in the last chapter I was researching a digital meat thermometer. And I want to practice today the title that we are going to build today. I want to practice it on this item because you already went through the market research with me and how we source the item from competitors and from suppliers and everything. So as you can see, I'm in the product research page, and I just filter it here from the most expensive to the list, and I will scroll down to look for some interesting item. And I found that there is this item here sold 3 times. It's a folded thermometer for $17. Okay, after that, of course, you remember we opened Amazon, we searched for the digital meat thermometer, and I made the filter from low to high, so I see the cheapest item on Amazon, on my supplier. And now, as you can see, the items little change, but I'm going to pick this item to practice, okay? Because this item costs $5.99. It's sell here for $17.99, almost the same item, so we can use the same title. $17.85, sorry. And it's sold 3 times. But remember, we came today to practice how we're building titles and not how we're finding items. So I just show you the example that you understand which item I found on eBay. Okay, so this is the item I found on eBay, and which item I'm going to bring from Amazon, and how to build the title for this item. So I decided to pick this item. So you can see there is nice photos here. It's actually look a little modern. The picture is good. It's folded as well, and it's basically answer the same need, and it's very cheap. We can make good profit, and it's fulfilled by Amazon as well. So how do we build the title? Look, usually you don't need to invest too much time into building titles. You need to make it good but fast as well, because time is also important. Today, like I said, we're going to go deep to details. We are going to define the keyword, the generic keyword. We're going to define the long tail keywords, and we're going to build title based on that. Okay, so here we can look on this item. It's internal meat digital thermometer, instant read barbecue thermo pan grade 4. Okay, if we will start to look on the keyword, we see that internal meat digital thermometer. So we have the keyword digital thermometer is between generic to a long tail because already 2. Meat digital thermometer is basically a long tail keyword, very exact, very specific. Okay, we have a thermometer instant read, so it's basically show the numbers instant. And then we have another keywords like barbecue and internal. These keywords more describing the item. It's less search keyword. So if we were going to look on this specific title, we can see here that the meat digital thermometer is a long tail searched keyword. We can see that some people will write, for example, a digital thermometer for barbecue. It's possible, okay? It's possible that people do it, okay? Or great for barbecue, because some people, they don't really know the words that describe the item. They just know they need to check the how warm is the meat, and they will just look for thermometer for barbecue. Okay, so we need to find those keywords. How we find these keywords? It's very easy. I will go back to the beginning, to this part. I will organize it again from the most selling to the list, like it's ordered automatically all the time. And I want you all the time, every time you're making a niche research, okay, product research and niche research, while you're looking for item, always learn the titles. Go through the titles very slow. Understand what is happening here, what is repeat. Okay, so we see digital instant read food meat thermometer for cooking, for kitchen, barbecue, grill, smoker. Okay, we have here again instant read digital thermometer. We see again cooking, kitchen, barbecue, and so on. And here again digital food meat thermometer. And we, if we go through it, we can understand that Digital thermometer is the main keyword that everyone uses, and later on there are more keywords that join this long tail keyword or this title, okay? After you do it, and you find an item like we did here, we find an item to bring items from our supplier. The item was this one, right? $17.85, sold 3 times with this title. After that, the process is going to be to go to Amazon, right? To find item. After you find the item in Amazon, and even before you find the item in Amazon, while you scroll down and looking for items that will fit, do the same in Amazon. Go through the titles, try to understand which keywords define the items. Here we see instant read digital cooking meat thermometer, to look for these keywords, a little different. Here we can see cooking thermometer, digital meat cooking thermometer, another long tail keywords. And by the way, you can take this keyword as an example, like in the presentation we had in the last lesson. Digital meat cooking thermometer, it maybe will not bring a lot of traffic, but it's very exact traffic. This traffic will probably convert very good, okay? So you can also learn from Amazon and Walmart and all other places just by watching, just by understanding what other people use. Because look, those sellers are FBA sellers. Those sellers make market research, they make search engine optimization, they invest money to make it on the best way because they bought this product and they ship those items to Amazon. So they already invest money, they don't want to make mistakes, so they do everything to make the best titles, okay, related to Amazon, of course. Here we see cooking thermometer, digital instant read food meat thermometer. So we have the cooking thermometer, meat thermometer, okay, barbecue thermometer, electronic barbecue thermometer. Look for those keywords here as well. And by going through Amazon, you can learn a lot as well, okay? But remember, you do these 2 steps, the steps here and the steps here, while you're searching for the item, okay? So while you search for the first opportunity, and you go through the titles, you try to understand the keywords. After you find this opportunity and you go to Amazon to look for a similar item that will fit, you do the same again. While you're looking for item, you go through the titles, okay? You learn, you understand, you want to understand. After you find an item and you find this item and you collect a little bit more knowledge about this specific niche, about this specific item, and you decided you want to keep this item, you can go always to the title analytics. Here on the upper part, you click on the title analytics, and basically what the title analytics does is the same thing I just told you to do manually, automatically, okay? It takes the titles and it breaks it to a long tail keywords and generic keywords, okay? 3 keywords or 1 keywords. It calculates how many other listings, sellers using the same keyword phrases, long tail keyword. So we can see that food meat thermometer, 14 listings use this keyword, and it's generated 440 sales. Okay, so here we basically understand that this is very good keyword. Compared to the other keywords, there is the highest competition, but it's generated a lot of sale. Meat thermometer 4. So you also need to use a little bit common sense. This is it's a software, it's a robot, okay? And it can sometimes include keywords that not relevant, like meat thermometer, it's relevant, but the keyword 4 is not relevant, okay? So basically this is why I also want you to always understand the niche while you're searching for the items, and go through the titles while you're searching for the items before you come into the title analytics, so you have a little bit more knowledge, okay? So basically you come here and you choose the keywords based on this part. So let's build the title together. Let's do it together. So the process is like this. We found the item, we know this item generates sales for this price, and it's a general title without any brand in it. I will first copy the title, okay, because I know that the roots of this title bring traffic that convert. Even not a lot, it's just 3 sales, but still the price is much more expensive than the competitors, okay? So it's still, we can make $5 profit per sale, and 3 times it's $15, and it's money, okay? So I copy the title, I went back to the title analytics, I will paste it here, okay? And I have internal meat digital thermometer, instant read barbecue thermopan, grade 4. Okay, so meat thermometer, so you have internal meat thermometer. So I would remove the internal maybe, but let's see. I will remove the thermopan here, okay? I will remove the grate and I will remove the faux. First of all, I remove all the things that is unnecessary to see how many characters we have left, okay? Then I will start to add things that I think will convert. And I will always try to add the long tail keywords because I know this traffic will convert, okay? And remember, not all the time you need to go for the best long tail keywords because you have to see if there is a lot of competition or not, okay? If there is not a lot of competition, okay, but if there is a lot of competition here, if you come in and you see a lot of competitors use it, you may take something with less competition but a lot of sales, okay? So here we can see, for example, this. It's very interesting. It's for kitchen, cooking, and barbecue grill. It's basically continuing, okay? For kitchen, cooking, barbecue grill. So it's just 5 competitors use it, and it generates 295 sales. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. Okay, if you compare it to this one, statistically, this one have a better conversion. Okay, so what I will do in this situation, I will click one time here for kitchen, cooking, and I will add barbecue grill. Okay, barbecue grill. And now we have exact. Okay, now we have exact. So now we have to decide what we do. We have these things. Instant read. We have the double barbecue. We can remove the barbecue from here, and then we have internal meat digital thermometer. Instant read for kitchen, cooking, barbecue grill. It's also sound very good. Okay, and I believe many people that search for thermometer, or they search for a thermometer for cooking, thermometer for barbecue, thermometer for grill, and whatever. Okay, so in this case, I believe these keywords have power. Then I can see, maybe I can add the food here. Maybe I can see that that there is anything else here. Let's see. Let's go to the next page, see if there is something interesting and that we can use. They receive barbecue meat steak, so people also use the keyword meat and steak. Let's see what we can use from here. Thermometer for barbecue. This is very interesting keywords because look, it's very surge. Think about yourself. If you will go now to search on eBay and you have no idea about how to describe this item, or you don't have an idea too much about this item, you just know that there is a thermometer and this is for barbecue because you want to use it for your own barbecue. So you many times can use this kind of keywords and generate a lot of sales with very low competition on those keywords, okay? So let's see if we have something else that in digital food, meat, cooking meat, kitchen, digital probe, thermometer. So basically this was thermometer for barbecue is interesting. I would take this, okay, and I will move this to the end because I want to go for these things. I want to have less competition but a lot of sales, okay? Instant read, and I will take the barbecue and I will move here, okay? And then the only things I have left is to decide if I'm going to add the keyword food for the beginning. Okay, we have the food meat thermometer. This is basically the strongest long tail keyword here. Would I decide to use it or not? This is something that is very important to know because if I'm going to use the food, I'm going to compete very strong sellers here. If I'm not going to use it, I will compete other sellers that probably are less strong and have less sales, but also have less competition, but also have less impressions. Okay, so we always need to consider it. Depends on how strong we are, depends on where we are as a sellers. Okay, let's see if we can get something from here. The keyword smoker generate a lot of sales. Here we can see the probe, but I don't know what is exactly, so I don't know if we can use it. Kitchen we use, cooking we use, food we said it's generate a lot. Okay, meat we already use, right? Meat we use. So we may take the keyword smoker and put it inside because we see internal is not so strong, or we take the keyword food. Okay, I will take the keyword smoker and I will remove the internal and I will put here barbecue, smoker, kitchen, cooking, grill, instant read. Okay, or I will take this instant read just to make it sound better, because you always have to remember there are people sitting in front of the computers and reading those titles. Okay, they read those titles, and if it sound good they pay, if it sound not professional they don't pay. Some of them don't read the title, they just read it as a codes, but still you want to sound good as well. Okay, so instant read meat digital thermometer for barbecue, smoker, kitchen, cooking, grill. So we have a title, guys. We keep the digital thermometer, the mid-digital thermometer here as is, and we added other keywords that we believe will be strong enough. We have a title that's ready to convert with all keywords based on statistics, and remember, more than based on page views, based on sales. In anything you do in your life, whatever is this, market research, title buildings, keyword research, whatever, you always have to be following the results. You always have to learn from the results. This is why the title analytics based on sales, not on views, not on page views or whatever. It's based on sales. And it's very important that you will understand working based on results will bring you results, okay? All right, guys. So this was the second lesson for chapter number 6. In the next lesson, we are going to practice exactly the same, but we're going to make it fast, how you should make it, okay? Thank you very much and have a nice day.